the chat, or we don't get to.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage, and you'll see plenty of the chat. I have no doubt tonight, because now, this time, these guys get to be here, and they get to share their side of the story, and they'll talk about what's ahead here next weekend, MVP, and they'll talk about that Monsters Division Championship that they'll be defending, but shouldn't have been them in that tag team championship match that, after all, that was the talk, not just of here, but pretty much everywhere in the independent wrestling circuit, especially here in the Northeast. These men will talk about that. These men will most certainly have some rebuttals for a team that, well, had their day that was called Gray Day, but with these two men, I have a feeling that they'll be giving maybe some gray days ahead for their opponents, and certainly those MVP tag team champions. We'll talk about that. We'll also show you that magical moment where these two men won the Monsters Division Championship, and also maybe give you a sneak preview of what's ahead here for the two men that they'll be squaring off against. We'll also get your comments, and this time, we'll give these men something. We'll give these men their day, you might want to say. But since we are here, and they are now expecting that championship-like introduction, that Monsters Championship-like introduction, it is now time to start this show off here in style on Sportzwire Radio, the number one global radio station where all music and all wrestling matters. And to quote yesterday's guest, 9-point frontman Elias Soriano, we are definitely alive and kicking by 1,000,000 watts, and you can feel it in the air tonight that you might be peanut butter and jealous. So with that, without further ado, here on the Sports Report, number one global sports show. They are the reigning, defending Mon Valley Pro Wrestling Monsters champions. They are the team of peanut butter and jealous. Wait for it to drop. Hammer Max Strong, the man who has the best abs in the business, and the man who has the best tan in the business. He's the Mecca or the mirror. He is the real ender. Andrew Loveless. The champs are here. Fellas, how are we doing?
Man, with an intro like that, you give Ken Kennedy a run for his money.
Well, I gotta let you guys
disagree.
know. We're gonna get into it, and I'm gonna break the fourth wall for a second, because a lot of people now, probably know me more in the rock world. But the interesting thing is when I get these bands on, I mentioned Nonpoint yesterday at Ronnie Romero, who's singing with Gus G, who's the second longest tenured guitarist for Ozzy Osbourne, Mark Farner, Grand Funk Railroad, Josie Scott Saliva, Gus G himself, David Ellefson of Megadeth, all of these guys, right? They're really big names. You would think that's where I could do the intro and shine, but no, in the rock world, the rock fans, which are a completely different audience than the ones you see here when the likes of yourself and some others come on that you have shared a locker room with, it doesn't really seem like they want that. So I only get a chance really to do the intros now here live in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage. I just wanted to, let some people know that, or maybe they didn't know.
Too humble. It's okay. That's okay. We like the pageantry. You can do it all day long.
Well, you know what? Well, we'll be doing it later on again. But fellas, let's talk about it first. We'll certainly rewind the tape in a little while. But let's set the tables for what's ahead here next weekend. Mon Valley Pro Wrestling. I have that poster I'm going to put up here. And fellas, you're going to be in action, but not the action we may have thought 2 weeks ago we could have potentially had. And set the tables, boys. And what can we expect from you guys next weekend? MVP Mon Valley Pro Wrestling.
Good, Hammer.
First off, Tom, you're exactly right. Gray Day is officially ducking peanut butter and jealous. You heard it here first.
Yep.
They're scared of us.
Cowards even.
Yep. There we go. The haters ball. So what we are doing is we decided we are putting up our MVP Monsters Championship. And, we haven't decided which one of us is going to defend the title.
No.
But one of us will be in a match with the one and only Chase Maddox and Vance Strader. You guys have earned an opportunity at this baby right here.
Ooh.
Two heavy hitters for sure.
I know those men very well. I mean, we've talked a lot about them in the past. Vance Strader and Chase Maddox are no strangers to being brought up on Sportswire over the past year and a half. And fellas, I mean, boy, you're going to have your work cut out for you. And whoever defends
us, they're going to have their work cut out for them.
Well, I mean, you don't know, though, who's going to defend those championships. That's why.
That's the best part of free bird rules, Tom.
We might know.
We might know, but we might not tell you.
Yeah, maybe we will.
If you want to know, you got to buy a ticket.
And we would encourage everybody to buy a ticket, and we would certainly encourage everyone to be there and follow Mon Valley Pro Wrestling. So, in a way, you're telling us that you guys have the upper hand, not, let's say, the likes of Chase Maddox and Vance Strader, because you're not telling them who's going to defend those championships until, well, we get to match time.
Absolutely. Why will we lay all our cards out on the table? What, so they can study and prep? Which one?
Because you guys were fighting champions and wanted to maybe show good sports.
Oh, we're fighting champions. We're showing up.
Yeah. One of us is going to fight.
But we just won't know until next Saturday.
Yep.
That's right.
More incentive to buy a ticket. You might get the best abs in the business. You might get the best tan in the business. But we won't know until next Saturday.
You think in any way, shape, or form that this could backfire on you fellas?
Not at all.
No way.
We're confident in our
backfire
ability.
on us.
We've been confident for years, Tom. Sometimes things might not work out in our favor, but we're still confident.
So I got to ask you that, since you guys were here a couple of weeks ago, and obviously, definitely as well, let's just say not announced, kind of in the way that you're going to maybe let or not let your opponents know, and how you were unannounced here on Sportswire, since I didn't get a chance to ask you that question 2 weeks ago. After everything you've went through, fellas, for the past nearly 2 years, what does it mean to you now to finally hold gold and those MVP Monsters Championship? What does that mean to you, fellas?
Well, I'll tell you, Tom, I wouldn't share a championship with anybody else. Loveless is my tag team partner, and he's the only one I trust in that ring. It is an honor to be co-champions with this guy.
That's a flattering answer for sure, and I respect that, Hammer. But what answer do you want, Tom?
We're live in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage. You're going to give whatever answer you want to the people live because you have people here tuned in and you can answer it in any way you want to answer it.
All right, I might rattle some cages by saying this, but I appreciate teaming up with the Hammer, and I'm glad that we're the Monsters champions, but that's not the goal. The goal has been the same thing since day one, and it's the Mon Valley Pro Tag Team Championships. So, as nice as this is, it's not the ultimate prize for us.
And you guys feel again that the team that was here announced 2 weeks ago is ducking you guys because they're defending those championships against the team that you wrestled last month in MVP Mon Valley Pro Wrestling. That certainly is why you feel that Tyler Grayson and Dave Jameson are ducking you then.
We may have lost that match in a controversial fashion, we'll say. But in layman's terms, Manchild hit me right with a low blow before that double choke slam, an illegal low blow. And that's why we are officially stating that we are running a new campaign. It's called #FireTheBlindRefs.
I like
we
it.
want to get rid of all these indie, let's say,
you guys have always
half-trained.
had problems with referees. Listen, you guys over the past nearly 2 years have been on, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 times at this point. And for whatever reason, it always circles back to the referees.
Well, I mean, Ian Graves was the first thorn in our side.
We
And it is now officially
yesterday, just to point it out, which I won't spare you, and bore you with those details, but we did speak about him yesterday because he was involved with yesterday's guest, a fellow you know very well in Godric Samuel. So I won't bring up anything about Ian Graves.
Another guy who's been ducking us our entire careers.
Well, Godric Samuel's got a lot of other problems right now. I really think at this point, I mean, I really
dress code.
Yeah. I don't even know if he would know who you guys are at this point. He can't even remember his last match against that guy. And I scream his name, Daniel. Fill in the blanks. Just saying.
You don't want to know what I call him.
We are live in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage. But I would reckon if it's something that you don't think we should say here at this point at Sportswire, let's not say it. But let's certainly talk about what's ahead, and maybe we'll go back and roll the footage because
that's right, Hammer, the biggest stage.
We're on the biggest, the only platform, by the way, I do want to point out the only platform where the WWE has been here and the famous multi-platinum heavy metal rockers. There's no other platform that can boast that. But let's get to the tape. Let's get to the footage. I also, before I do that, want to go give a big shout out because she is a big fan of yours and she has the footage of, we're going to show you guys winning the Monsters Championship, and that is Jennifer. And obviously, we want to give her a plug on her YouTube channel. So we're going to put that up here shortly. So there you go. That's her YouTube channel. Give her a sub. She needs more subs because she's definitely got a lot of great content on there. So we're going to get to the match where you guys won that championship, and we'll certainly get into it. So give me 1 second as we get ready to sync that up. And we're here now, and we're going to certainly fast forward some of it here. We're gonna fast forward some of the footage, and
All you nerds out there should subscribe to her page. She's a nerd too. You'll like it.
Well,
Yep.
you know what? We appreciate the fact that we have the footage, but here we are, and we've got the footage up. And talk to me, fellas, about what we're eventually going to see here.
You're going to see the greatest victory in Mon Valley Pro history.
Well,
Look at all those people. Look at that mass of humanity that's in there. Damian Green, man-child, giants among men. Then
That's
you got
right.
the likes of River, the psychopath, brother Steven in front of us. There is the greatest talent on the indie scene in that ring right now is what you're witnessing.
Yeah, we're not talking Dave Jameson back in that corner, that's for sure.
But he's there, by the way. He is there, Dave Jameson. Just saying, he is there.
I know.
Gee, where's his tag team partner, Tyler Grayson?
Yeah, left him high and dry.
We went over that already. That was a rerun. We went over that 2 weeks ago. But Dave Jameson's there. We could definitely talk about him. And I guess I got to ask, was there a strategy going into this, fellas, or what?
I mean, yeah, we were a united front this whole time. We stuck together.
Well, it was.
We stuck to the plan.
That's how you're going to win? Well, it was that simple, huh?
It was a numbers game.
And we outsmarted every one of them.
Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, if you say so, I mean, that's all it took. But obviously, there's a number of different competitors that are in this, and there you are, and you're certainly getting beat up a bit. But you just got to hang in there as much as possible to.
Right. It's about picking your spot.
And
That's
you
right.
guys, with your club, you know, with the Black Sheep, you guys have always found ways. To get yourself in position. Maybe you haven't quite finished, but in this particular match, you were able to finish it there, and obviously there you are, Hammer. And
Tom, we always finish.
Oof.
Well, you know what? I mean, listen, that's certainly in terms of what your win-loss record may or may not show that, but in this particular outcome, you did wind up winning what the Hammer has, and we'll see you guys defend that championship, or one of you will defend that championship next Saturday against Chase Maddox and Van Strader. Boy, that's going to be a bunch of heavy hitters, and whoever it is of you guys that'll be out and defending that championship, you'll have 3 heavy hitters, and certainly support Mon Valley Pro Wrestling on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and you know what, boy, that wasn't for the plan because you just went right into Hammer there, Mr. Lovelace.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, it
Look at that
happens.
wall of the man-child. What a wall of a human.
You know what?
Choking me right over the rope.
They famously used to call Sean Kemp a man-child. He was the Rain Man. He would call him a man-child, the way he would go and grab the ball and dunk the basketball. But in that case, I'm not confusing him with Sean Kemp right there. But I'll tell you what I am looking at right now is there is a Donnybrook going on here for this Monsters Championship. And you can certainly see what you guys are going through and all these different competitors. And I guess from your perspective, it'll be a lot easier next Saturday because you won't be dealing with so many men. So maybe in that standpoint,
strength. Look at the strength.
I just lifted him up out of the rope.
and it was Michael Everything, I think, that just went out. A man we know very well, and who's had some success in the WVWF, and he was fighting. And there you go. There you
see
go.
what I did there?
Oh,
and we dumped him up over.
That's why they're working together. You see the high fives. You could see what this means to these two men. You could see the championship opportunity, and they don't get many of them the chance to finish it and get the job done. But now they see it. They could see the finish line, and boy, they've all of a sudden woken up, and they've got this jolt of energy. And you can see the back and forth. And boy, Andrew Lovelace, he knows what to do. He's held championship gold in the past, and that's what he's being reminded of. And there's Jay Jameson out there. Boy, I'm looking at Jay Jameson and obviously some of the other participants that are in this. And obviously you can see what it means to these men. And That's definitely going to be. Whoa, wait a minute. There you go, Mr. Loveless. You are just going knocking him down like bowling pins at this point, and there you go.
There goes Judo
Right.
Jones.
I was gonna say that was Judo Jones, and man, I know very well. We just saw him in Ohio, and yet you threw him to Ohio. You figuratively and literally threw him to Ohio. There, you could see what it means, and Dave Jameson's working on some individual there, and obviously you could see everybody else just going out there and just fighting for what this means. And there you are, Hammer. You are laying it into your opponents. You are laying it into them. And Dave Jameson, well, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna definitely hurt. That's gonna, yeah. I don't think he'll be doing much after that.
Bye day.
Well, it wasn't gray day. It was actually it was a gray day for him. You could say it was a gray day for him because he was eliminated. And obviously you and Loveless are right now trying to pick up your composure and hang in this match. Is now we've started to narrow the playing field a little bit. The field has become narrower here in for the Monsters Championship here in Mon Valley, and you can
Not
see.
to cut you off, but this little punk here, watch what he does here. This is what started it.
Cheap shots.
Yeah, that's all I did was tell him that I wish I was the one to throw him out. He's been eliminated from this match and still attacked me.
Well, if you said something to him, he is entitled to respond. I mean, not that I would agree.
He was out of the match. He belonged back in the locker room.
That's right. He deserves to be back in the locker room.
Now, I agree that it may not be what I would want to do, but it's Dave Jameson, and we know Dave Jameson. Well, Dave Jameson says and does whatever he feels, and right now, you guys are doing the same thing, and you guys are working as a team. I'll give you that much. You guys are working as a team.
You want to go house on getting that kid a ball gag so he can actually shut up for one day?
I'm in on that.
Maybe a nice muzzle.
Yeah. There you go. I like that. Maybe one of them shock collars.
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
It reminds me of Chihuahua.
Well, you know what? Listen, it's certainly the playing field is becoming much more narrower as we see, and you guys are just, I think, coming into what you need to do to win. Yes, I could see it. I could see it right now.
Stranger Things went over.
Well, but I also see
my God, it's a skinwalker. Walking right in front of the screen.
Well, I see you guys going over and talking to a fellow there, but I do notice that you guys are talking throughout the match as a team, and you have a point that this is a team. This is a team game, and you guys are the only two that are a team in this at the moment. So that's certainly going to be.
Well, the Heavy Metal Pirates are in there. They're a team as well. Both of the Heavy Metal Pirates.
You guys have been talking throughout the match as a team together. That's the difference.
That's because we're smarter than those dirty pirates.
I would not certainly talk about Brutal Bad Metal in that way, but I mean,
listen, they let the rum go to their head.
I don't know which one of them smells worse.
I'm going to certainly not talk about that, but what I am going to talk about is you and your tag team partner are just obviously looking at what you need to do to have this moment you've been waiting for, championship gold together. And
there goes Dan Lasers.
Well, listen.
No.
Well, I'm sure we'll hear from him in the chat. I'm sure that if I were to bet that his tag team partners in this chat. So I have no doubt that there'll certainly be some people that very well that'll be joined.
Look at the Pirates beating on one another.
See, look at these dumb Pirates. They ain't acting like a team at all. They should have taken a page out of our book.
Well, that's right.
They're the
we have the numbers. We utilize the numbers to our advantage. They could have utilized that a little better, but no.
I mean, you guys wanted it more. You guys knew you had a plan going into this, and you have used it to your advantage and used it to your benefits, and that's why you guys have lasted as long as you have in this matchup. I mean, I don't
think RK Sawyer, he's a heavy man.
And there you go. Too. And there's obviously the playing field being narrowed, and wait a minute. It's over. Wait a minute. And there goes the Heavy Metal Pirates. Wait, there's the one fellow on the top rope. And
he's gone.
He's out. The fellow's out. And now your new Monsters champions. It's Peanut Butter and Jealous. I guess they won the championship. Is this the individual has been eliminated and
See, Tom, I'll
Fans went
explain it to
crazy.
you. I'll explain it to you, Tom, because the nerds in Mon Valley, they didn't seem to understand. Charleroi, PA isn't known for its schools. We'll say that much.
They don't have the
But,
smartest IQs down
yeah.
there, that's for sure.
We decided that we were going to run free bird rules. Now, you understand what that means, correct? That means that we are going to be co-champions and either one of us can defend it as we so choose. And that's what we're doing going into next Saturday in
So I
Charleroi,
changed the
PA
game.
again.
and let's
We
hear you
play a
guys-
mental game. While everybody else is playing checkers, we're playing chess.
So guess what? We're instituting free bird rules. Yeah. What are you guys talking about?
Look at how slow the fans are. They're like, huh? What's
What?
rules?
Bunch of nerds.
What are you doing? Hey.
They even tried to make me and Hammer fight one another. Like that's gonna happen.
That's right. Like, we're above that.
There's no such thing.
Nope.
and
There's the
obviously
greatest
there's-
man
Right here's the manager
in wrestling
of
history.
champions.
The Master of Mayhem, who is also the Masters Division champion.
Yes.
Well, I think we've got the point. Well, fellas, you're going to certainly be dealing with I would have no doubt, safely to say, a very tough crowd coming your way next Saturday. And whatever Van Strader and Chase Maddox have to deal with, they are going to have the fans on their side. I mean, I'm sure you're well aware of that.
We never needed their support. I've said it from the beginning. We got
Yep.
each other's backs, and that's all we need.
Yep. We've been saying it since day one.
Well, I mean, look, I guess we'll have to find out. Time will tell. And you guys definitely do have plenty of haters here. And it's going to be a haters ball, not a headbangers ball. It's going to be a haters ball coming up here next Saturday. There's a
Great.
lot of people here in the chat. I'm going to get to them. I am going to give you guys something. And it seems like so far tonight, it's your show. It's your day today. And nobody's been here. No interruptions, no nothing. You know, after yesterday's show with Godric Sandwell and what happened there, and Godric
It's a good
Sandwell
day.
behind on Sportswire, forgetting the match he wrestled, and then just literally being at a loss of words. And just, I mean, we've seen Godric Sandwell many times on here, but I don't think anybody has seen Godric Sandwell in the way we did last night. But you have dealt with none of that so far. So I got to tell you, whatever you did 2 weeks ago seems to have worked into your advantage, because we have heard not a peep from the Mon Valley Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Tyler Grayson and Dave Jameson. So you must be on to something. But there's the team of Peanut Butter and Jealous sharing that Monsters Championship. Go hit the sub button for Jennifer's page. So do that. We'll get to the chat. And a lot of people want to talk to you fellas. So I'm going to go do that right now. So here we go. One individual that wants to say, look at look at these nerds, and that is Chase Wakefield, a man that you may have heard of. Mr. Lovelace, you have shared a locker room with him in the past, but he says, look
I
at
dropped him on the back of his head the last time I seen him.
That's
Wow.
right. That's right. Bird breaker, baby. How did that feel?
Well, I mean, he's the guy that did get married and have a wrestling show at the same time. So, I mean,
He's the king of nerds, is what he is.
We were victorious at that show, by the way.
We
well,
were.
you know what? You guys certainly know a thing or two about that. And listen, I
That was the
would know.
best present he ever got for his wedding.
You know,
That's right.
You know what, and I'm not going to mess with you guys tonight, because I should let the chat know I do have a fractured hand. So I am not going to get in your way, fellas, tonight. I can barely lift my hand at this point. I can barely grip anything. So I am not going to get on your guys' bad side tonight. Listen, you guys are just in rare form tonight, and I'm just not getting in the way because I've already got one casualty, and we don't want any more casualties of war. Then at this point, maybe you guys will have to take over Sportswire. So I'm gonna just let you guys say whatever you want. To quote Metallica, wherever you may roam tonight with this chat. And speaking of somebody that is here that you knew would be here in support, there she is, and I do want to put it out there. If you want to get into wrestling, you should get into wrestling. And don't listen to anybody that tells you that you can't get into wrestling. You should just go out there and do it. So that's for you and for anybody else that wants to do it. And you should do it. And you should also want to do this so you can do a much better job than me. And you won't have a fractured hand either. So my advice to you, everybody else.
What you got to do is you got to call the haters a bunch of nerds and prove them all wrong.
That's right.
Well, you know
on
what?
day one, I was told that I was never going to make it in this business. I was too small. I was never going to last more than 5 months. My personal favorite, I was too pale. But look at me. 5 years into the business, and I'm proving the haters wrong. I even see some of the ones that are stalking my page.
Well, you know what? We can definitely see you, but let's see some more comments because there's a bunch of them. Speaking of your manager, there he is. We saw him earlier.
Yeah.
And the MVP. Well, yep, you guys have those championships. And the Black Sheep, listen, you guys, we spoke a lot about that 2 weeks ago, and you guys just seem to be, again, in just total rare form. Zilla's here. Thank you, Zilla, for being here as usual. Speaking of individuals that I guess seem to have a comment, I don't know about the greatest of all time. They didn't beat Cease and Desist. I don't know what this has to do with them.
Birdman?
Cease and Desist?
Chris Phoenix,
that doesn't sound like something I want to get involved with.
I mean, they're the WVWF Tag Team Champions, but I don't know what this
sounds like a cyst.
I mean, I have no idea what this has to do with them, but
and if they step in the ring with us, they're gonna be deceased.
Well, I mean, we're gonna certainly let the bodies not hit the floor for now. That may be a cue for another band coming on next week.
I'm just saying his mask would make a pretty nice trophy.
Ooh. Well, you know what? There is some more comments. We're going to move away from trophies and desisting individuals. Thank you, Zilla, for being here. And yes, we are joined by the rare bird, Chris Phoenix, and we are joined by your manager. And we are also here with James Taylor, the legendary nemesis. James Taylor wanted to say hello. Thank you, James. James will be making his way eventually back on the Sportswire when I hopefully have a non-fractured hand, but no, he'll be here before that because I'm in a cast for 5 more weeks. Let's go, boys. Thank you, John. We appreciate John. John is a strong supporter. We know John well. Yes, hello to James. We love James. Hello to the legendary Doc Holliday, the TF Crew Tomorrow's End champion. Shout out to Doc. He just wrestled in front of 400 plus people. There you go, Doc.
Yeah.
Well, Doc. Absolutely. And he had Nunzio.
Congratulations, Doc.
Nunzio, Cheeseburger. I mean, we all know the world famous Cheeseburger. So Doc did very well. And also, Jennifer wants to point out, which is what you guys have been saying throughout the evening, is that Gray Day is afraid of peanut butter and jealous.
They're scared.
I guess so far, there may be a point. There may be a point to this. I mean, look, I don't know, but the Black Sheep have all the power. I mean, so far, so good. And anybody that they want to say something about it, well, so what? You can't. I mean, that's the truth.
Hammer, do you think Tyler Grayson's off looking for his manhood somewhere?
Probably.
Well,
he lost that years ago.
Well, you know what? I am not going to certainly get in the middle of that because, again, I do want to keep it in the ring and give Jennifer a sub on her YouTube channel. She's got 46 subs. I see a bunch of people here on YouTube. So do me a favor. Let's get her to 50 subs. I want you out there because there's a very, very strong possibility you have not subbed to this young lady's YouTube channel. She has a lot of content out there. So go out and give her a sub. Let's get her to 50 subs. You've supported me. You got to support everybody else. So
you have access to YouTube.
Yeah.
Go click the subscribe. Don't be losers all your life.
4 subs. 4 subs. That's it. I see she's got 46. I got 9 people in the stream tonight. It's
if you're
free.
watching the stream, click subscribe and then go send the Go send her channel to at least some of your friends. I know some of you ain't got friends, but go down, wake up your neighbor, have him subscribe too.
But
Yeah.
you know what?
And while you're at it,
we'll see.
hit up Sportswire Radio and subscribe, and the Hammers
I already
page,
got enough
and the
subscribers.
Andrew Loveless.
She needs them. She needs them. People have heard enough about me. They're sick and tired of hearing about how many subs I have. Let's get the young lady some subs. She does a lot, and she films your matches. And let's get to more comments because I have a bunch of them. Here we go. Thank you. Yes.
Boy, we heard that one already.
Mayhem might know a little something about who, and which is referring to who of you two will be wrestling next Saturday. And hello to Peanut Butter and Jealous. Thank you very much. Stab you in the back, Steve. Thank you, Steve, for tuning in. And don't stab me in the back or anybody else, but go give Jen a sub. Go give me a sub. How about Mayhem with them? I was a little bit confused reading that comment. Speaking of people that are not fans of yours, though, which is understandably so, is Ampo the Destroyer, who just won his first singles championship in a long time, and he will be making his way.
La-di-da.
Well, the Toilet Destroyer himself is here. All right.
Ampo he's going to be back on Sportswire very soon in this month, so he's definitely, I'm sure, waiting for what you further have to say about, well, his collective brethren in one day, Jameson. Just saying.
More like
I'll remember to turn off my notifications that day.
Let's certainly not do that, but let's get to more comments. Greetings to all tonight, minus the snide ducking comment. I've been waiting for you, not the other way around, good sirs. Godric Sandwell has went through a lot the last month on Sportswire, so I'm not going to add further insult to injury, especially after last night's show with him, but he did want to point out that he's not ducking you guys.
He's my favorite nerd.
He needs to worry about Thomas Mathis is what he needs to worry about.
That's a good point, too. That's a good one. Wrestling, he's got a lot of things to worry about. He's got Daniel Tafura and that mask. He's got his Phoebe Harper, his tag team partner. He's got Thomas Mathis, Power Surge. How about that? Remember what Power Surge went through with him? There's a lot of stuff he's got to worry about. And by the way, he has history with Tyler Grayson. I should point that out. And yes, please give Jen a sub on YouTube. Yes. And also Ampo wants to say you all look like retired greasers. I haven't heard that term.
Are you going to let him talk to you like that, Tom?
Well, he's talking about you guys because I'm not retired. I'm just saying we're in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest age. He's talking about you two guys. He's not.
I'm tired of hearing his name. Is what I'm tired of.
Well, he's allowed to comment. Listen. You realize he's going to be back on Sportswire. We don't want to certainly censor comments on here. We have more comments. Let's get to them. You might have some good ones. We don't know. Yes, thank you, Godric. Thank you. It was more of a gray day for him at the end of the show, Mayhem. All right. The Freebird rule for a solo championship, last I checked, there can be only one, and in caps locks.
Boy, oh boy, does nobody remember Lay Cool? Like, we're the pioneers of this. We're just smarter than everybody else.
A lot of this new generation does not study wrestling history, Hammer. I've been telling you this for years.
There is nobody that has watched more tapes than you, Mr. Lovelace. I'll give you that. Speaking of people, maybe you'll institute the Freebird rule for this person because we've seen her here before with you guys in the past and in other places, but did want to say, I think it's a hello. It's a thumbs up. It's a thumbs up. There you go. Appreciate the thumbs up. And hello. There you go. Greatest Monsters champion. Hello. You guys, I tell you what, I mean, listen, it's, congratulations, by the way, on winning the championship. I mean, obviously, we're very happy to see you with the championship, fellas, and I hope for your sakes that run's going to continue after next Saturday, and we'll talk more about it after whoever you two defends the championship and retains it against, again, Vance Strader and Chase Maddox. So I do want to point that out. So let's get to some more comments. We have a lot of them. I agree, and thank you, Zilla. And also, the Rarebird Chris Phoenix with rather a chippy comment here. Come try to take this mask and see what happens.
What's Tweety Bird going to do like we're scared? Ooh. I taught Putty Tat.
You don't want that. You don't want to open those floodgates, Phoenix.
Right?
Well,
You don't want
Bert,
people to see what's underneath that mask.
well
We
now,
all know you're ugly as hell.
well, you know,
He,
hey,
he
we're
had
gonna
every
link out of
branch on
that.
the ugly tree.
Well, now we know that the birds start to migrate now, and they're coming back from the south. So that means the rare bird, he's coming for what he sees you guys have. Maybe I don't know, but I see that Jen got 1 sub since I made the announcement, and I want her to get 3 more subs. So there is a bunch of people still here on YouTube. Hit the sub button for her.
What
And
about our subs over here? Peanut Butter and Jealous, the Hammer Max Strong, and Andrew
I can do
Loveland.
that too, but she had your matches up, and I thought, what better way we can promote that? Yes, before I do want to
Hammer,
give.
I don't want these nerds subscribing to me. That's
No,
all
you
they
didn't
need.
want
A
that.
bunch of creepy stalkers online following every move I make, trying to study me.
I don't know. The one with the
Well, you know
thumbs up,
what? You got
she was
one
pretty
baby
cute.
here, and
She
that's
was
your
gorgeous.
YouTube channel.
Look at
And
that gorgeous man.
also Jennifer wants to point out to buy their merchandise. Yeah, buy their merchandise and give Andrew a sub. But
If you
yeah, all
do
right,
follow
fellas,
me, not only do you get matches, but I've been doing music production a good bit too lately.
I will put that up in a minute. I will certainly do that, but I must share my screen for a minute because I do have something for you guys, and I am sure you would like me to do this because
Is it Wiggies?
well, you don't. I'm not going to tell you until I share my screen, so you'll have to find it like the rest of us. But I am now going to do that. So for those that are listening and watching here in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage, the only platform where all music and all wrestling matters, and the only platform where the WWE and the likes of rock and roll royalty have been Sportswire Radio. Congratulations as a team. You guys go into the Sportswire Radio Hall of Fame.
I love it.
Yeah.
Woo!
There you go. There you
That's
go.
where we
Beautiful.
belong, that's for sure.
Well,
Yeah.
you have that, and
Some
I guess
true credibility. I don't know about that Gray Day. I feel like they need to be eliminated from the Hall of Fame.
there are people we should eliminate from the Hall of Fame, but they're not being eliminated from the Hall of Fame. There are some obvious things or people that should be eliminated, but I'm not going to get into that. But because you did ask for it, Hammer, I am going to put up your YouTube channel. So if you want to go hit the sub button for the Hammer Max Strong, that's the wrong link. For the Hammer Max Strong, yeah, that's the wrong
At
link.
least you didn't pull up the wrong browser there, Tom.
No, we had the NHL
Ayo.
standings, which we would that would be for a different show. But
What's
Ayo.
wrong with NHL?
well, I mean, I have interviewed a couple of NHL players, but in the meantime, that's his YouTube channel. You can see some content there, some stuff that you may or may not see in the future. Well, let's just figure it out. But Johnny Velocity, Quick Strike Johnny Velocity, the ROEW Prestige champion, also. He shares the same locker room with Judo Jones in the EWA. Wanted to say congratulations, fellas. And the guy that was here yesterday wants to say boo. But
Ooh.
it just
He
Oh,
ain't
excuse
saying
me.
boo. He say boo words. Boo words.
yeah. But I'll tell you what, obviously, what a quiet evening tonight. And I guess since it's such a quiet evening, it's been more of a coronation of what you guys have done in Mon Valley Pro Wrestling and just this lack of anything. Just it's been utter silence from Tyler Grayson and Dave Jamieson. Do you have any final
night.
words? Do you have any final words for Tyler Grayson and Dave Jamieson, guys? If you had,
You know we were cheated out of that match. We should be the real #1 contenders. We know about you politicking in the back, saying, no, don't let him, just let it stick. Don't give him a technical, don't let him in. We know. We know all about it. You're scared of us. Just admit it.
They're the jealous.
they're jealous. You know what? Listen,
Yep.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to comment or speculate on those things, but I mean, we've heard nothing from them tonight.
Good.
Not a peep. Not a peep. Just
It makes for a great day anytime I ain't got to hear Dave Jamieson open his mouth.
Oh, God, yeah.
nothing. Not a single. Just to me, so fascinating. I would have thought comments galore from Tyler Grayson and Dave Jamieson, but not a word.
Maybe
Just-
Dave's over there doing his homework, being a good ninth grader.
Yeah.
He's got 4 championships. I wouldn't quite say he's a ninth grader. I mean, I know
Oh,
Godric.
what?
I know Godric Samuel was famously on a show where they were trying to test if he was smarter than a 5th grader. I get that, but Dave Jamison's been very successful. He's been very, very successful, and I don't know. I guess just quite an evening for you fellas, and just congratulations, and obviously you guys are going to be very successful next Saturday, and the haters are here tonight. Many of them, you're going to shut up those haters, and you're going to continue to show why the team that you interrupted them 2 weeks ago is ducking you guys. And not only we'll have to figure out what the Freebird rule with you, how you'll use that, and who will retain the Monsters Championship that you have. And just, it's been a celebration. And obviously with the Black Sheep Society, you guys have done a lot. And, I guess that's pretty much a wrap on tonight's show. It just seems like it's a wrap. And, I got nothing left. I mean, after everything, we went through everything.
All the haters can come next weekend, buy autographed 8x10s, some shirts, make themselves feel halfway relevant, and cheer for the greatest tag team in Mon Valley history.
Well,
That's right. That's right.
Obviously you guys have certainly been very forceful tonight. And I guess before, we sign off, if you're out there, she has a YouTube channel, which she has your footage out there. I'd like to personally get her to 50 subscribers tonight. And
Do it,
she's at
nerd.
47. She's at 47. So let's get her 3 more subs. I got 11 people on the stream. So you know what to do out there. And I think Hammer left. Did Hammer leave?
If you guys don't get her to 50, I will come and marry every one of your moms and ground you within the same week.
I mean, obviously your tag team partner has left. Maybe he's just celebrating tonight and just that's it. It's been a celebration. And obviously this has been the episode for you guys. I mean, just nothing. It's not a peep. I mean, sure, Daniel Tafu is chirping at you guys and Hammer's back, but
What
There
kind
he
of
is.
show are you running here, Tom?
no,
What's up with your AV guys?
Well, you know what? Right now I got a fractured hand, so right now you're lucky we're still doing the show because I can barely.
That's
move my-
fair.
But I'll tell you what, fellas, and I was gonna get ready to close the show out and then get to closing thoughts, but I have received word that there's a fan. A fan is here that wants to congratulate you guys and thank you for everything you've been doing in Mon Valley Pro and the Black Sheep Society, and just say thank you for this episode tonight on Sportswire Radio, where you guys have gotten the respect that you've long deserved these last 2 years. And
Greatest Sportswire radio episode ever.
I mean,
That's right.
well, I don't know if you guys. Well, Mark Farner was here, and Rhino was here, and David Ellefson, who
Oh,
co-founded
Rhino.
well, David
Who's he
Ellefson
ever
co-founded Megadeth.
He
and
didn't
Trent.
beat Andrew Lovelace, that's for sure.
Well,
he never.
he tied
Yeah,
up
he's too
Detroit
scared to step in the
somewhere.
ring
well,
with the
you know
hammer
what?
as well.
Maybe you guys can wrestle him for the Monsters Championship. He is a monster. After maybe you guys.
Rhino doesn't want these hands.
He's well. you
Even
guys-
though they're rated E for everybody, he's going to end up hiding up there in Detroit.
Well, you know what? If he couldn't get past horsepower, I guess you guys would make mincemeat out of him, right? I mean, pretty much.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean,
I put him in a retirement home.
well, maybe that's why Rhino won't show up and show up on here and wrestle you guys. But definitely
That's right.
an all-time episode. Again, there have been some legends that have been on here in the rock and roll world, in the wrestling world. But again, there is a fan here that wants to congratulate you guys and talk about how you guys have been such an inspiration and how
Is it
they.
Kitty?
What's that?
Is it the band Kitty?
Well, Kitty might be on Sportswire soon. We'll say I have Drowning Pool next week, so give me.
Oh.
I do have Drowning Pool next week. It's a new Drowning Pool, and they're making a comeback. But in the meantime, this fan does want to come on here and obviously congratulate you guys and congratulate you for going into the Sportswire Radio Hall of Fame. Congratulate you for winning the Mon Valley Pro Wrestling Monsters Championship, and congratulate you even for retaining the championship without even wrestling yet next Saturday. So let me share my screen And again, I haven't done this before. I have not had a fan on Sportswire. I have a fan on, and it's not Jennifer. Jennifer is not coming
Come
on.
on, Pauly Shore.
Well, he may come on, but that would be in a different context. But let me share
Joey
my
Diaz?
because we have a fan here. And for those that are listening and watching here in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage. That's who I think it is. That's one
You
half
set
of
us
the
up,
Mad Valley Pro
Paul.
Wrestling.
His nerve.
Oh
I
no!
was having such a
no.
good game, too.
We were
Aw.
having a great show.
I'm
And now,
so sorry. You guys
oh,
thought you actually had a fan that actually existed. My bad.
Oh, my
I just had to
God.
pretend,
I was just trying to
so you
figure out
know,
which
I
one of
could
the
have a
millions
proper
and millions
introduction.
it was.
No. Let me just say real quick, Tom. I agree that this has been probably your best podcast. Tyler Grayson has been named more than they have on this podcast. So you're welcome for having 2 Tyler Grayson podcasts. I didn't even have to be here. It was great.
I guess.
Well, if you don't have to be here, then shush.
Oh,
Why don't you get
come
out of
on
here?
now.
I
It's
think
okay. I
that
had
you
to
may
make it
be
better for
happy
you
to
guys.
be here, Mr. Grayson, but it seems like these 2 men that interrupted your show 2 weeks ago don't seem to be as happy.
I know it's a little, hypocrisy going on there, right?
No class, no merit from Tyler Grayson. No big
class.
prize
Oh, the
there.
hypocrisy is all there,
Childish.
my man. Oh, come on, Loveless. It's okay, pal. Listen, I was watching this entire stream. I was here since the start. I heard all of this crap being
Good.
talking about how we're ducking from you. We're sorry you lost to the freak show, and you're not even allowed to participate in a
Technically,
tag
it wasn't a
championship match.
loss, Grayson. We got shafted. There's a difference.
Technically, only one of you should
Yeah,
have
I
won the
got hit
Masters
right in the
Championship.
shafted.
Yeah, he got hit the shafted.
Yeah, and technically only one of you should be Monsters champion. And if we really want to go back in that match, by the way, you could see that it should be the last person who threw someone out, which was Hammer. So I would just declare Hammer the Monsters champion.
And he has the championship right there.
Neither one of us went over the top
He
rope.
has
This just show how dumb
Both
you
of
are.
us eliminated McMoney.
And if you would listen, Hammer, I said you were the last person to throw someone over.
We both threw McMoney over.
You
What are
were
you
the last
talking?
one
Did you
to
even
touch
watch
it.
the same
You were
show?
the last
Oh, that's
one to
right. You
touch
weren't there.
I watched it.
I watched it.
Exactly.
I
It's
lived
fun.
it, bud.
Clearly, you missed half of the film, Grayson.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I missed half of it. I think there's just an issue here. You want to bring up the whole Lake Cool thing, the free bird rule. You do realize Lake Cool is not a thing anymore because of their issues and problems that they had. And it had to go with championships. They had that issue with
The
the whole
only issue
sharing thing.
you need to worry about
Who
is
the actual
who's on the paternity
holder of that
test.
title. It can't be just 2 people sharing it. Eventually, they're going to have to name one of you. So who's better? Who deserves that title out of you 2?
Both of
Listen,
them.
we're smarter than
No.
that. We see what you're trying to do here. You're trying to play on our egos and turn us against each
So
other.
you admit that you have an ego.
You ain't smart enough to even try, bud. Just go
Smart
back to
enough.
grade
All I can
school
say
with your
is
little
me and Jay
partner.
at Great Day, we earned our championships solely. We each have one to represent. You 2
But
have
yeah,
to
you're
get it
never
off
there to
the-
defend them.
The teacher's pet that you guys
Oh.
make every other weekend in middle school.
Yeah.
Now, Mr.
Where have
Grayson,
you been,
I'm
Greg?
curious-
You got lucky one time, kid, and then you don't show up to defend them.
is talking. Can you be quiet?
Mr. Grayson,
Ooh.
I was curious on what did you think throughout the entire conversation tonight that these 2 individuals said that you and your tag team partner were ducking them. I mean, you must have a comment on that.
That's a rumor they're trying to start because they just didn't earn a spot. You didn't earn a spot.
I didn't earn it.
Even if we did
You're
earn it,
scared. Just admit it.
I think
Grayson,
they're
even
mad
if we
that
did earn
was
it,
able to get
we
how,
rid of
have
how
them.
do we
emotion.
cash it in when you're never there?
I'm sorry, what now?
Do-
I was
do
talking
you-
to you. Thank you.
Do you even have your first title defense yet?
Yeah, we have it Saturday, the same as yours.
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, I'm defending. We don't know who's defending your title, so it might not be your title defense, Loveless. So shut up. Anyway,
One
Oh,
of us is
God.
going to
let's talk
defend it.
about that
Listen,
comment
listen.
about how these
Why-
two couldn't beat
I want to know. I got a
Cease
question
Fist.
for you,
Who
Tom.
did
How
beat
about
Cease Fist?
we
Who did beat
let the
them?
host do
Because it
something
is
in here? I got a
relevant to
question
them.
for you,
All right,
Tom.
all right. We'll time out here, but I do want to plug Tyler Grayson's YouTube channel. So
You
Oh,
don't
thank-
need to
thank
plug
you.
Oh,
that.
of course you would.
why not? He's here. We have
Absolutely.
talked
I
about
am
him quite
here.
a bit. He has a YouTube channel. Go give him a sub. I mean, listen, he is one half of the MVP tag team champions. So please give him a sub. I mean, Jen got 2 subs from me plugging, and Tyler's here. So you haven't yet, go ahead, give him a sub. But I am here. And,
I'm sure
I
if you search around long enough, you can see him getting kicked out of the Black Sheep.
Well, I guess then.
And that, yes, you might actually be able to find that. And that was also the same night that I won the tag team title.
So since you guys want me to do something, I will ask. So we know that Tyler and Dave Jamieson are in action against the Freak Show, but yet we don't know which of you two is going to be in action against Chase Maddox and Van Strader. So then I ask Peanut Butter and Jealous, what do you want from Tyler Grayson? What do you want from this man? He's here right now.
What
He has
we
shown up.
deserve.
What do you want from him?
What is that?
That's right. We only
First
ask for
off,
what
we want
we
to make his life
deserve.
a living hell.
What
Secondly,
we
we want
should
the
have
tag team
rightfully
championship.
gotten the number 1 contendership after a disqualification if the refs weren't blind. A disqualification from a low blow. Peanut Butter and Jealous declared number 1 contenders. Give us a shot at the titles. Quit ducking us.
I have no
Hey,
problem
they won't
giving
do
you
that,
a
Hammer.
shot, and I'm sure Dave has no problem giving you a shot, but you actually have to be one of our top competitors to actually come against us. We have other tag teams in the tag team division that want this also. So what makes you any better?
Like I said, that match should have ended in disqualification, raising the hand of Peanut Butter and
Right.
Jealous. If
Last
it was
time I
right,
checked
if
the
it
rules
wasn't
book,
for
a low
the
blow is a
referees,
disqualification.
you would be facing us.
You see that they really like the nitpick when rules apply, like how your free bird rule or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how you
Figure
said
it out,
it on mic.
Grayson.
So my issue here is you want a shot at the MVP tag team championships, but your credibility as a tag
deserve
team is
a
the
shot.
stock is low. It's
Well,
low.
that's an interesting point because the win-loss record, what Mr. Grayson's hinting at,
Grayson, if you have such an issue with it, why don't you defend us and defend it against us and shut us up?
Because I want to put on an actual good competitive match for the fans of MVP.
Who says
Instead of the
we won?
one-sided stomping that we'd give
Your
you.
stock.
Yeah.
That's what would. We want an actual challenge, not people whining about rules and talking about.
How do you
the
know
ref
that
didn't
we're
see
not
this and
the
this
au-
and this and this and
How
that?
do you not know that we're not the challenge when you don't even bother to step in the ring with us?
Because I was one of the people when I actually was a part of the
Excuses.
filth known as the Black Sheep Society that actually thought about adding you because I felt sorry for you. I
Here's
felt sorry
another
for your
Tyler
stock.
Grayson
And your only
excuse.
success came in once you joined Black Sheep. And now it's still up in the, clouds a little bit. But regardless, if you want a shot, just win a few tag team matches. That's all you got to do. I know it's really hard for you guys, but that's all you got to do. That's the whole point of being a tag team champion is winning tag team matches.
So after what you just said, Mr. Grayson, it sounds to me, based off the win-loss record, what you've hinted at when it comes to Peanut Butter and Jealous, maybe then you're not even so sure by the time the end of next Saturday is upon us that these guys might not even be holding the Monsters Championship.
He's not confident in his own ability.
I'm definitely hinting. Are you kidding me? Vance Strader by himself is a monster. He is a representation, and he's a former Monsters champion.
Yeah, he is.
So
That's
he
the first
knows what it
time I've
means to
agreed
be
with
a
you.
monster, and the fact that you
He's
have
a
to flip
monster,
a coin
but he's
to
not a
decide if you're
monster
going to
like
get
us.
heads, Baldy,
That's right.
Heartless, or Tails, the guy who has to have a hammer. Who knows who's going to defend the title? So at the end of the day, if they do lose that title, and say it's Loveless, and he defends it, he loses it, then Hammer loses his title. So it was Loveless who costed him the loss of his title. And if you
We ain't worried
go on the
about
other
that in
side-
the first place. We'd have to lose it. That ain't happening.
yeah,
Nope.
okay, yeah,
Simple
and
as
that's
that.
the same thing. And guess what?
Speaking
Unlike
of, though,
you and your
speaking
egos,
of,
me and
where's
Dave
the other
are gonna
half of
fight
that
fair and
tag
square
team
against the
champion
Freak
that you
Show,
got on
and we're
your
gonna
shoulder?
Keep going, and
Where's
we
the
can
other
lose
side?
those titles, but we're going to
Where's
do
your
our
partner
absolute
at?
best to show that we are
Is
the
it
ones
past
who
his
deserve
nap
these titles.
time?
Ooh, well, there's an interesting point, Mr. Grayson, that Peanut Butter and Jealous have made, is that your tag team partner, who is no stranger to Sportswire Radio, no stranger to this platform, at the moment isn't here, unless I'm missing something. He's not here at the moment.
He's
Who
grounded
cares?
for camera
He's not.
time.
You know why? Because we're here. He's here in spirit with me because Only
Oh,
one of us
spirit.
needs to come on here to go
No,
up against
Lonnie,
these two.
no.
That's how low on the total poll they are. You only need one of us as the representing tag team champions to handle
That's
both of these
laziness
two.
is what it is.
That's right.
Crazy,
Phoning
man.
it in because he's scared.
Me and Day are representations of each other. We are a dominant force by
You're
ourselves.
a cancer to
Everyone
the tag
knows
team
Dave
division is
Jamieson
what you are.
by himself. They see his success. You said yourself, Tom. Day has 4 titles. If you take
You
away
were
the
a
tag team
cancer
title,
in the
he
black
has 3.
sheep, and you're a
He has
cancer in the
done
tag team
so
division.
well
kid.
for himself. I have held plenty of titles myself. Me and him are the representation of both of them combined by ourselves. And with us together makes us
We've
more
all eaten
dominant force
Cracker
than these
Jacks
two could
before.
ever
We
be.
all know.
You know what I
Bill O'Brien
noticed,
We're
ladies
inside.
and
nothing
gentlemen,
without
and
each
I
other.
am going to go one by one here. I think now I am going to have to go and put on the throw the towel in with that. But you know what seems to me, Mr. Grayson, as I'm listening now, you go back and forth with Mr. Loveless and Mr. Hammer, is it's not just about this tag team championship. It's not even about the Monsters championship. It seems that it's personal. It's personal between you men. And I think that that's what we're all taking away from this, because it goes back to the black sheep. And it goes back to that. And I would have to think this isn't just about a championship or about championships that you men hold. This is personal.
You're right, Tom. He's pissy because we removed the cancer from the black sheep.
Oh, the cancer. Yeah, I just, won gold the same day you kicked me out. Just like I won
Still
gold
a
with the
cancer.
black sheep. And I didn't need anyone to
You're
help
a
me win this
stain
gold.
on the tag team
When I was
division.
part of the black sheep, and then I had Day help me win the tag team championship. I practically, what's funny, Tom, is I am almost like your one guy, D.A. Morris, a home run type of champion. All I need is that title that they hold, and I would have held every single title practically in MVP history.
I'd say come and get it, Grayson, but you ain't got enough balls to step in the ring with either of us.
I'm ready, and I'm going to be there Saturday. We can make something happen then. We don't even have to have gold on us. Me and Day will take you both on. If it's not about the gold, then let's go.
We don't even need a ring. We could do it in the alley.
Absolutely not.
We can take care of it however you want to take care of it.
That's right.
But I guess, ladies and gentlemen, should we have seen peanut butter and jellies added to where Gray Day takes on the Freak Show for those MVP tag team championships, or what?
They're not fighting champions. They're afraid of us.
What are you
Yep,
talking
they're
about?
scared.
We're
They're trying to find
literally
every excuse.
facing
Look,
the team that you didn't beat Saturday
Well,
at
they're-
Haters
they're
Ball.
beat-
Hmm.
If you have such an issue with it, Grayson, why don't you fight us then?
If you have such an issue with it, why don't you name who's
Oh,
defending that
it's
title
such an
right now?
excuse.
Oh, but you can't, because you got to go back to, mom. Mom has to make the decisions for you, because fighting champions have
I'm
someone else tell
confident in
them what
my
to do,
ability.
correct?
I know
Is that
what I
right?
bring to the table.
That's right.
Did
There is
you?
a point that Mr. Grayson makes, as we are now joined by Tyler Grayson here on Sportswire Radio. We are joined with him and alongside Peanut Butter and Jealous, the MVP Monsters champions, and Tyler is one half of the MVP Tag Team champions. My name is the Reverend Tom Bryson. If you are here on Sportswire, please follow Mon Valley Pro Wrestling on their socials. Also, Tyler has a YouTube channel. He got 1 sub just now, so if you're out there, give him a sub. Let's get him a few more subs. There's other people we'll plug. But you know what it seems to me? You make an interesting point, Mr. Grayson. And you would think, right, if these two men are sharing the Monsters Championship, wouldn't they have to cut the championship in half or put it 50-50? But yet it's the
We
Hammer.
change it off week by week. It was his week
Well,
last week. Now it's my week.
It's like an
2 weeks
elementary
ago-
school
2
class
weeks
pet.
ago,
where
you had
that's
the
what they're-
championship here at Sportswire. Now you have it on here. I would think that maybe you guys could cut it in half or be simultaneously in the same place and hold the championship together at the same time. Mr. Grayson makes an interesting point.
You just showed a
The
picture of
only
us holding
reason
it
I'm not
together.
there, Tom, is because I got to get my gear packed up and I have to get ready to go to the gym before I go to tomorrow's show.
Yeah, we're busy
can't-
men.
I can't be hanging out there.
Oh,
doing
careful
live
being
streams
too
with the
busy for
Hammer.
Mom. He might kick you out of the black sheep like he did me, because I was just too busy. Couldn't be there with him. So
Because you
he
couldn't
could
hack
control
it to
me.
stay with
That's
us.
Couldn't
why.
hang, Grayson. Is
You
what it
weren't
was.
on our level.
Not on your level. I'm a champion in my own right.
I'm a champion in my own right. But yet he's never stepped in the ring with us.
Not
Where's
one.
your credibility?
And where's your credibility? You can't win a tag team match. I can.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can clearly
We
see
won a
that there's both
6-man in
sides.
January. So what do you mean?
A couple months ago. Yeah, good. Your stock went up by 1 point over the mountains of negatives. Good job.
Ooh.
Spit it out, Grayson.
Zero
Yeah,
times
Ladies
any number
and
is still
gentlemen,
zero.
The comments right now are going through the roof. Tyler Grayson is just mad the Black Sheep didn't need him. They're doing better. Triple
Look,
threat
it's their
match.
payment
Haters
girl.
Ball. His words, not mine. Black Sheep rule. Daniel Tafua is laughing at this because, well, he's Daniel Tafua. Zilla wants to say everybody should calm down, not clam down. Because I think if we clam down, we'll all choke on clams. But we are talking one at a time. Thank you, Zilla, though. And also, Daniel Tafua wants Jennifer to shave her head like Andrew Lovelace. And maybe I don't think Jennifer don't shave your head like Loveless. And also I feel like Peter Pan is better.
What's wrong with being bald? Bald is beautiful, Tom.
But I don't think Jennifer should shave her head. I think we could, most of us would agree in this stream and in this chat that she shouldn't.
If Black Sheep pays them enough, she'll do it.
Nope, I'm for it. Shave her head.
No,
By
I would
force if
say
we have
don't do
to.
it. Don't do it. But also, she that says that peanut butter and jelly should give Mr. Grayson a haircut.
Is that an indirect way saying their hair's not as great as mine, so I need to give them a wig or something and donate? I could do that for you guys. I wouldn't mind that. I feel like you guys would look great. Absolutely, 100%.
Well, I tell you what, it is obviously coming to a head here.
Oh, you'd have to wash it at least once first.
You know what? Next Saturday, it's going to be on. And I'll tell you what, I have the poster here. And this is what you should be doing. You should be getting ready to support Mon Valley Pro Wrestling and following them on Facebook, following them on Instagram, YouTube. And it's going to take place here on March the 14th, next Saturday. It is Haters Ball. And these men are all going to be in action. Also, Dave Jamieson is going to be in action alongside Tyler Grayson.
Oh, look, there's my partner Dave with the other half of the tag team titles on that poster. Where's the Hammer? He's not on that.
Mon Valley better stock up on security because if I find you in the locker room, I'm punching you in the face.
Oh, you can try.
It's on site.
You can try that all you want.
And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're starting to really get to the point here that these men don't like each other. Now, I don't know if it's going to come to that in the locker room. I don't know if these men are going to cross paths next Saturday. What I do know is that eventually these men are going to see each other. Is it going to be for a championship or is it going to be just competition? I don't know. But I know one thing. Eventually, in 2026, we are going to see Tyler Grayson, Dave Jamieson, Andrew Lovelace, and the Hammer Max Strong in a ring. And that's going to be one that everybody should want to see. And everybody should go out there and support Mon Valley Pro Wrestling and let them know that this should happen. It's only a matter of time. It is only a matter of time. And the haters are definitely out tonight. And that's why
Tyler Grayson.
Oh, yeah, I absolutely hate you guys for sure, 100%.
All right, fellas, I think I've gotten the point, but I guess maybe what I should do is, which I haven't done this in quite a while, but I'm going to give you guys each an opportunity to ask one another a question. I'm going to go with you, Loveless and Hammer, first. Then I'll let Mr. Grayson respond. It's your show. You were announced here first. I'm going to give you fellas the opportunity. Do you want to ask Tyler Grayson one question before we sign
Hammer.
I got a statement question. What do you think if we retain our title, which we know we will, and you retain yours? Maybe we meet up title for title.
Title for title, huh? Interesting. I would love to see how that concept will work, but sure, why not? I don't need a title to destroy you guys. Me and Day, we don't need a title, but sure, absolutely. Whatever helps you get with your egos.
All right.
There you go.
People would like to see that. Now, conversely, Mr. Grayson, I give you the opportunity to ask these two men a question.
Awesome. Sounds great. So, who's defending that title on Saturday, or do you still have to wait for Mom to tell you who's going to do that?
Oh, don't worry. The black sheep knows.
Oh,
Loveless,
We
what do
all
you
know.
think? Should we let him in on the secret? Should we let him know
I
which one of us?
don't
Nope.
believe you have an answer.
Oh, we have an answer.
Okay,
He
be
doesn't
direct.
deserve an answer.
Oh yeah, be direct then. Hammer, Loveless. What's the answer?
The answer is tune in on Saturday.
That's
There
right.
it is.
Buy
They got
a
to go to
ticket.
mom.
Wait a minute, Mr. Grayson's onto something because this came up at the beginning of the show, and I had asked you guys about that, and you guys said that you were not going to tell anybody. But maybe Mr. Grayson is onto something in that you guys don't know who's going to defend that championship because maybe you guys don't know who holds sole possession of that championship. And it goes
know.
also back to what Mr. Grayson said. It was the Hammer Max Strong who was the last person to eliminate someone. So is this all about the Hammer Max Strong and Andrew
Watch the
Lovelace
film
is
again.
not the
Both
man
of
to
us
defend that
eliminated
championship?
McMoney.
Oh no,
That's
I watched
right.
that film very slow. You both did, but Hammer was the last one to touch his leg as he went. You let go too early, Loveless. And here's the thing, Tom. Now they're stuck in this little problem. If Hammer defends it, then it proves that Hammer is the Masters champion. But if Loveless defends it, they're arguing against us just to do that reverse psychology.
Party
we still
foul
see it
already.
Listen,
as
Master
listen.
champion is
letting
made.
Loveless defend it. He's
We
letting him
are
defend
the
it.
Well, you know
Masters
what? I
champion.
think
Listen,
We are
you
the
hear what they're
Monsters
trying to do?
champion, boys.
They actually think they're going to get in our heads and then turn us against each other.
I
We're
would
way
never
too
want to get in
smart
your
for
head.
that.
But
I
Mr.
They're
feel like
10
I'd
Grayson,
be
steps
wrong.
bring
ahead of
up
you,
another
Grayson.
interesting point. You mean to imply that Mr. Lovelace and Mr. Hammer may not be the united front that they put on?
I think, honestly, the real
I think
Monsters
the
Division
film proves
champion, since they
differently.
couldn't answer my question clearly here, Tom, is Mom. I think Mom is a dual champion. He just gets to tell them what to do with that title. They have no real say. They say, oh, he's the best manager. I think Mom is the Monsters Division champion here.
Listen
They
to this
clearly
guy.
can't
Like he
verbally
wasn't
decide
part. He
as a
knows how it
team
runs in the
who's gonna
black sheep.
defend it
We're
with
all
their rule
all for
of
one and one
freebirding.
for
If
all.
it's their rule, why is it not their reign? It's
Listen,
because Mom has
divide
to
and
inform
conquer.
them.
We ain't seen this one before
Right.
a million times.
We've seen it from a couple companies, Hammer.
Yeah, good luck trying.
I don't
Sorry.
need luck.
You're
It's
going to have
a
to try a
fact.
little harder, Grayson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once again, answer the question. Who's defending Saturday? Loveless or Hammer?
Listen, the black sheep in our entirety know who's defending the title.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Okay.
mean we're letting you in on it.
I
Why do you
think-
deserve? Tell us why
Was
you
it-
deserve it.
But wait a
Last
minute,
time I
ladies
checked,
and
are you
Tom
in
gentlemen.
our
asked her a
match?
question. Why
I
do you
have
deserve?
to interrupt. I have to interrupt because I have received word that there is somebody here that's joining us before we close the show. Boy,
Time for a bathroom break.
this is about to get interesting. He's here.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and
There's a
turn
lot
the
of this-
channel now,
There's a lot
guys.
of this happening. There's a lot of this happening.
Well, tell your partner to get off
They
of our
really
podcast,
thought
and then you
were-
won't hear
they
that.
really thought I was
Right?
going to be the only
We were
one
having
here.
a good stream till you boys showed up.
Grayson,
Un-
Grayson, I
unlike-
couldn't let that
well-
happen.
Yeah, clearly my name's been mentioned a lot. So you can't mention my name without Dave Jamison. You know,
Oh,
the other
God.
half
How do you
of
butcher
the
my name? He's my
MVP
tag partner.
tag team
That's
champions.
terrible. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Don't forget, I owe you
Oh,
one there,
wait,
Junior.
wait. Not only do you have a special guest for me, one half of the MVP tag team champions. We got a special guest as well. We got none other than the Destroyer himself.
Oh my God, it's Ampo!
Oh.
Ampo just won gold at JICW. It's Ampo.
I hope you got a good
wait,
plunger
speaking of-
day.
Wait, that was a good
Oh.
throw by Tom. Speaking of that, you know, we got to head to Zanesville, Ohio tomorrow. And before I got to deal with Daniel Tafua and Zayden Kane, I got to deal with these two knuckleheads. And they're not even on our radar, which is unfortunate because if we were able to step foot with peanut butter and junk
We're
balls,
flying
we
way
would
too
be
We're
high.
not on your radar because you guys are ducking us.
Ducking. Which
We
one
got
of you was
peanut
the
butter
one
and
in the
jungle
back
balls.
saying,
We're
no,
not
don't
You're
even
put
going
him
to
in there?
Ohio
It's
when you
Ampo.
need
It's
to be
Ampo.
here.
All the way from Tokyo.
We got
Send
I hope you got a real good plunger
We
day.
got to do tomorrow. Looking nice, brother. Looking nice, brother.
Ampo's just
Hey, Day. All I'm saying is, if this at the end of the day, how they want to say how they just want to take us on, let's get rid of the gold. Let's not even mention it. Why don't we just bring Ampo? They get a third member of Black Sheep. There we go.
You boys don't want that.
Yeah, you definitely don't want that.
You don't want that.
They are so scared of the Destroyer that they will not even give him a chance to step foot there in Charleroi. That's the problem. If they allow me
We
to have
fear no
like
man.
veterans with Lestat,
Look at the
alongside
hypocrisy.
you, we would
They won't
easily
give
take down
Ampo a
Black.
shot, but they beg for a shot from us, and they say we're scared, but they're showing that they're scared of Ampo.
Wait, did y'all
I'm
see,
not
like,
afraid of
But I
anything.
wasn't the one who kicked him out of Charleroi. That has nothing to do with me. We can meet anywhere, anytime, whenever you're ready.
Hey, Grayson,
Let us
isn't it
know.
unfortunate
We
that
back
both-
down from no challenges, like you're backing down from ours.
We literally just gave you a challenge of a
Ducking.
triple three-man tag, and you're like, no. What?
Did I say no? I said I'm
We're
in.
trying to save
I'm game.
you
I
from
said
an
you don't
insurance
want that.
policy,
Save
boys.
us. You were trying to save your
Used
career.
to and Ampo versus us and Ram. You guys are going to go the same way Daniel Exotic, River Phoenix, and the other brother Lion.
Well,
Wait a
I'm so
minute.
tired of
Who
peanut butter
says
and
we're
jungle
picking
balls.
Ram?
I can't stand
I know.
Maybe it
B.A.
might be-
Morris.
Sorry to bring
Maybe
Wait.
it might be EA. Maybe it might
We
be
can-
a new
We can have
member.
Mayhem join us.
Yeah, they thought
It might
thought
be a
was
new
sweet.
member.
Oh,
They
do you
thought it
need
was sweet
Mayhem to
come
join you?
back
Do you need him to
last
hold your
stream.
hand and tell you how to talk?
Nah,
You
I'm
just
here
challenged us
today.
to a 6-man tag match, and now you're saying, "Oh, you guys want to get a partner?" Oh no, like, come on, make sense. Make that make sense,
Oh,
please.
what? You're saying you want Mayhem as your third?
We gladly. It doesn't matter. Any of the Black Sheep. J-Rue's back as a member too. Any one of them.
Oh,
We're not
There's
scared.
other members
I tell
that
you
aren't
what,
in that company.
I don't even listen. I know one thing. Listen, Dave Jameson is now primed and poised. He's not going to desert his tag team partner. They're going to be out there, and the fact that Ampo could be with these guys in a 6-man tag. Listen, listen. You guys may be the Black
Sounds
Sheep
like an
Society.
excuse.
You may be the Monsters champions, but there's no monster like Ampo. There is no monster like Ampo. I mean, listen,
this is an excuse.
That's why he's the
Hammer, they just
former
wanna do a
Monsters
6-man
champion,
because
and
they
we are
don't
the
want to
current.
defend the tag titles against us. They don't have the balls.
Are you kidding me?
well, I tell
They're
you what,
ducking
ladies
us.
and
They're afraid of peanut
No
butter and jelly.
capones.
well, listen, but you guys have to go and focus on your match.
You,
against-
Dave Jameson, and you,
Who?
Tyler Grayson. That's
You
who.
You have a
Chase
weird
Maddox
beard.
and Van Strader.
Is there an
So
owl
what?
in here?
Irrelevancy.
I think, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've gotten the point. These men are all going to be out there next Saturday, and I certainly can't wait to talk more about it. And that's Dave Jameson. That's Tyler Grayson. That's Peanut Butter and Jealous. That
Oh,
is
sorry,
Matt
Loveless.
Cameron.
Loveless, can you hold your title up? Oh, wait.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
sorry, you don't have
that is
one.
a good point.
Actually, I have 4 over here.
Where? Let's see him.
Where?
I'd love to.
Max Hammer's the one.
Yeah,
Oh.
go get it. Go get your.
Yo, I gotta
How
be
many
a Belmont
days running are you
do I
the
need to
United
be Dave
States
Jameson
champion? They
for the
don't. They
night?
don't even know this.
All right, well, if you're here, ladies and gentlemen, I am back at 11:45 p.m. with the Street Stompers. After this, I don't know how they'll top that. I don't know how they'll
There's
top it.
one.
But
You see
there's
that?
one. And
Okay,
if
fair
you
enough.
want to watch more of the footage that you've seen tonight, she has a YouTube channel. Just don't tell her to shave her head, but give her a sub so she can get to 50 subs. You can see more MVP stuff. Dave Jameson has a YouTube. All these guys have YouTube channels. Tyler Grayson got a couple subs. Give him a sub. Fellas, I certainly can't wait to see you guys out there, and I can't wait to talk with you after the 14th of March. And obviously, thank you so much for being. I know you men obviously have to get ready to do what you do best. And we don't want Ampo to be in even a further mood that we just saw before from him. So I think
Grayson's best is he can't find the ring.
No,
But I can hold an MVP title right now, can't I?
Oh yeah.
So can we.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I
Go ahead.
think,
Hold
ladies
it
and
right
gentlemen-
now. Hold it right now, Loveless. Hold it.
I
What a
have
nerd.
Hammer holding it
What a
for me.
nerd. That's right.
No, I think
We
the
got
Hammer
thing
Max
one and
Strong
thing
is
two.
holding that championship.
I
think
know
he's-
Hammer's covered, but what about Loveless? Me and Day are both holding.
We share.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
a proper team.
Don't have to share.
Yeah.
We're both individual champions to represent each other.
Everybody
Yeah.
gets a participation trophy.
That's
That's
for
what they
now,
want.
boys.
Pacing
Thank
Yeah,
you,
well,
everybody.
I'd say we wrestle each other, but you guys are always
Haters
ducking
Ball
us.
is gonna be great,
We know
Tom.
that these guys are going to be in the ring against the Freak Show. We don't know of these two who's
I hope
going
you
to be in
guys
the
lose.
ring.
They don't know what they're
The
doing because they
Hammerback
ain't booked
Strong's
on
the
this
guy that's
show.
got the belt. So maybe
And
he's the guy
still.
that's going to be in the ring. But stay tuned to these guys and what they'll tell you when they get to the building on March 14th, so they say. But please
If Tyler
support
Grayson can even find the building.
Well, I tell you what, Tyler Grayson's going to be there. He'll be alongside his tag team partner, Dave Jameson. Thank you, everybody here, for tuning in. If you're out there, please support Mon Valley Pro Wrestling. And Zilla wants to say hello. And we are going to be back here later. But thank you. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. On the number one global radio station that is sports forever. That is Tyler Grayson and Dave Jameson.
Yeah, I can do that
Mon Valley Pro
too.
Wrestling.
Oh, Loveless can't.
That's Andrew Lovelace and the Hammer Max Strong, but it's the Hammer Max Strong that's holding the MVP Monsters Championship, but yet they are co-champions, but we don't know which of them is going to be in the ring still. They'll
Why
tell
are
you
they
more about it
sounding
when they
like
get to
that?
the
They're
building.
weird.
But
Grayson, did you win the Monsters Championship ever?
No, I did not.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
won the
thought.
tag
That's
team
what I thought.
champions ever?
That's what I
Hey,
thought.
I'll
Wait a
tell
minute.
you. When they
But
see
did
up
you
there,
guys
I'm
David,
ever
did you
saying,
win the Monsters Championship yet?
You ain't got nothing to say to me. I'm the
All
fastest route
right,
to
yeah,
star.
I mean,
go
I
back
was
and do your
technically
homework,
the
kid.
I won a title quicker than anybody else in MVP. You can
That's
check the
true,
facts
too.
on
What's the
that.
Thank you,
Monsters
everybody.
I
Championship?
am the hottest
Thank you.
rising star in
Chaos
MVP wrestling.
You're the
What's up?
ugliest star of Mon Valley Pro.
Once again,
Welcome.
these two guys, I'm sure, will be here again, and I'll tell you more about it. But I think we've seen enough. And thank you, everybody, and good night.